Good evening and welcome to our student broadcast of the Santa Paula Cardinals girls basketball team hosting the Trinity Classical Academy High School girls basketball team. My name is Laborio Gudino and I am a senior here at Santa Paula High School. I'll be your play-by-play announcer for tonight's game. I'll be joined in the control room by freshmen Ryan Garzis and Chase Vanover at the camera controls. The new sports broadcasting program at Santa Paula High School will be live streaming future sports competitions at Santa Paula High School with the new PK3 sports broadcasting system supplied by the city of Santa Paula. We hope you enjoyed today's game and would like you to be understanding as this is new technology that is first being tested here at Santa Paula High School. If you have positive comments, please utilize the chat and we will try to respond. We certainly hope you enjoyed tonight's game brought to you by the new student broadcast team being formed. So here we are once again today, Tuesday, April 27th. We have the Santa Paula Cardinals, the 4-3 Santa Paula Cardinals against the 3-2 Trinity Classical Academy, also known as TCA. As we do see now, the starting lineups for Santa Paula, their usual with Faith Stockton, Sarah Rico, Yaneli, Lola Mendez, and Ariana Duarte. And for TCA, pretty hard to see their numbers. So for those watching here at our Cardinal Sports YouTube channel, we'd like you guys to subscribe as so you guys won't miss any of our games. We have 3 this week. We have this game, we have one tomorrow, girls soccer, and we also have one on Friday. So subscribe, make sure you don't miss any of those games. And looks like tip-off is going to start. There we have Lola for our team, and she wins the tip-off. It goes to TCA's hand. That is number 13, Lily Cato. And now there's the center getting triple teamed. Number 23, Katie Brown was able to get it. Now gives it back to Lily Cato. She shoots it, misses it. Rebounded by Ariana Duarte. And this team coming all the way from Valencia, California. As we do see a steal right there. Almost 45 minutes away from here. So they obviously want to win this game. Make that feel that trip is not in vain. Here we go with Faith Stockton giving all the way to Sarah Rico. She's guarded pretty closely. Now there's Yaneli. She sees someone in the paint. Lola gets fouled. No, it's actually a travel, and it will be TCA's ball. So we did see a physical play as two players were on Yaneli Garcia. She had the play that they usually do with Lola, but she did get tripped up, it seemed. She may have tripped by herself. You do see a three-pointer. Makes it. TCA with the first points. That is number 1, Olivia Leathers, a sophomore at TCA. So the score is now 3-0. There's Yaneli, has Ariana. She's going to try to drive in. Blocked. But they get the rebound. There's Sarah Rico to Ariana. Has Yaneli. She shoots. Misses it. Yaneli gets it back. She misses it again, though. And TCA have it again. Now there's Lily. She gave it. Give a pass. Has number 20 wide open. That is Jimmy Valestine. She misses it. And it will be, once again, TCA's ball. So here we go with TCA with the inbound. That is Lily Cato. Also a sophomore. And now there is number 20. Now, it seems like there was an out of bounds. Still be TCA's ball, though. Lily once again with the inbound. Now there's Lily. She has number 1 wide open. Doesn't give it to her, though. Gives it a 24, Maria Cherry. Now there's Lily. She drives in. Misses it. She gets her own rebound. And then she makes it 5-0. TCA starting off very strong. And there will be a timeout. Santa Paula probably going to want to limit those offensive rebounds. They know that they have plenty of length in that at center with Lola Agnelli. And that he knows that that just can't happen. So here they come once again. Trinity has the lead, 5-0. And it will be Santa Paula's ball with Rico, but they're having a full court pressure. Have Yanelli though, and she tries to go. She gave it to Faith, and a turnover by her. Might have been a travel. And once again, Trinity's ball, trying to increase that lead now. There's Lily, showing that she's the point guard. They give it back to her. 220, Olivia. Now 23, Katie got fouled. Yes, she did. It was a pushing foul. And it will be Trinity's ball. Give it a tip right there from Ariana. They shoot a three, and they miss this one as well. So they've only been able to score one of them. Lily, very good defense from Lola. Almost was able to come down with it. And now there's once again Lily against Faith Stockton. Now there's 23 Katie. She get almost stolen from Ariana. A pump fake from Lily. She has it still. Gets double teamed. She still has it. Was able to give it someone, but it was stolen. It was actually a 30-second violation. TCA held the ball a little bit too long with great defense by Santa Paula in that one. Now there's Faith. She shoots a three. Misses it though. Rebounded by number 24, Maria Cherry. Santa Paula still without points. Shots just haven't gone in so far. Now there's 20. She shoots it, misses it. That was Gianna Valestine. They try to go with Faith Stockton. Stolen once again by Lily. Now there she is. Almost loses it by the tip. Now there is, once again, Gianna. And it was a reach-in foul on Santa Paula. I believe that was Faith Stockton. Another foul. Once again, they'll inbound it. So here we go once again with Lily. And a good steal right there from Faith Stockton. And that's what that 3-2 zone is able to do. They're not really pressuring anyone, but they are able to anticipate any ball, and that's exactly what Faith did. Now here's Sarah, and she almost gets stripped. Sarah still has it, gives it to Ariana. All the way to Faith. She pump fakes, shoots it, misses it though. That's her. We do see her do that plenty of times with their pump fake. Gets many people with it, but she did miss the shot. Still 5-0 with 4 minutes left. So after last game we saw them, the score was 70-12 against Carpinteria. And now there is Olivia Leathers. And now they try to get inside. Misses it. Great defense from Yaneli Garcia. And Julia Madrano not letting anyone take the ball away from her. I believe Lola Mendez did come out then. The ball was last touched by Trinity. Santa Paula's ball. So there is Sarah Rico. Gives it a Faith. Faith Tianelli. Has Ariana. She misses it though. Once again, they execute the play that they want, but they aren't able to finish it with the shot. And now there's a three. And she makes it again. Olivia Leathers. That's two. Set and a tip right there from Lily. Sarah Rico with an amazing block right there. But as I was saying, Olivia Leathers with her second three already. 8-0. Trinity are leading. Now there's Ariana has faith. She shoots it. That's a two. Missed it though. They're still fighting for it. Yaneli gets it. Once again rebounded, but tough. Both teams showing how scrappy they are. And a good steal. Almost a good steal. And well, to result as a turnover though. Santa Paula's ball once again. There was last touch by number 24, Maria Cherry, a freshman. Now there's Yaneli. She gives it to Faith. Faith looking for someone. Gives it to Ariana. There's Ariana. Very good defense from number 1, Olivia. Now there's Yaneli. Faith Stockton isn't able to find any room. Amazing defense. Yaneli shoots it. Missed it. Almost rebounded. And it was last touched by Ariana. Interesting to see that there's actually no seniors on this Trinity team. There's only 3 juniors on this team. And the rest are underclassmen with sophomores and freshmen. Meanwhile, that ball was last touched by Amaris Rapago, who did come in the game. She came in for Yaneli Garcia. And now here's once again number 20, Gianna. And State Stockton almost with another steal. But Trinity will have the ball still with 19 seconds left. So you also see there 8-0 with 2 minutes left. 4 fouls already for Santa Paula with none so far by Trinity. Now there's Gianna. Gives it Olivia. Now they have it. Give it all the way to Lily. She tries to drive in. No foul. Rebounded once again by Trinity. But she might have touched the line while she was trying to get it. So, once again, Santa Paula's ball. Still haven't scored. Now there's Sarah. Didn't see Amaris Rapago. It just seemed like she was going to be open. Ariana gives it to Amaris. Amaris going to give it to Ariana. She misses again. She has had shots. She just haven't been able to make them. No. Here's Trinity. She shoots the 3. Misses it. Again. Almost offensive rebound. Is that believe that was a foul on Amaris. No, it'd actually be a jump ball. So Santa Paula's ball once again. So there's Sarah Rico to Amaris, and then gives it back to her. Now there's Amaris. She gives it back to Ariana. Faith. Once again, not letting anything in the interior Trinity are. Now there's Julie. She's trying to get in there. Pump fake using her length, but it was actually a foul on number 23, Katie Brown, one of the juniors. And Julie Madrano will be going to the line. So this is a chance for Santa Paula's first points of this game. So here comes the first one. She misses it. Still has one more though. She shoots this one, misses this one again. Santa Paula still held scoreless. But it was a turnover right there for Trinity as number 23, Katie Brown. She stepped out of bounds when she tried to get the rebound. Santa Paula get another chance. They have Faith Stockton wide open. She's going to shoot it. Misses it once again. Now there's A shot from number 1 Olivia was able to make it. And now there will be substitutions. Number 15, Caitlin came in. Wasn't sure who came out though. And now there is Gianna. She has it still. Now there's number 23, Katie Brown. Gives it to Gianna. She misses. Once again, another good offensive rebound by number 13, Lily Cato. She's anticipated every single one, and Santa Paula just don't see her coming. As Sarah Rico drew the foul, and she will be going to the line. Score is now 10-0 with 35 seconds left in this first quarter. So there's Sarah. She misses again. Santa Paula 0 for 3 in their free throws so far. Now substitution is number 23. Katie Brown came out. Not able to see who came in. And there's Santa Paula's first points coming by Sarah Rico, who had an amazing game last game against Carpinteria. And almost stolen by Faith. It will still go to Trinity. So here comes once again Lily Cato. Now gives it to Caitlin. Back to Lily, to Gianna. Lily once again. Just passing around with each other. Now Gianna shoots it once again. Most shots have hit the backboard. Not been able to hit rim. Been interesting to see for both teams. Once again we see there that one did hit rim though. Now there is Lily Cato once again to Olivia, who's made plenty. Gianna missed it, and that is the end of this first quarter. Santa Paula losing 10-1 to Trinity Classical Academy. Santa Paula struggling to score points. They've had plenty of shots that had potential to go in. None of them did though. It had to come by a free throw in the last seconds of this first quarter. But by the way that they're playing, it does look like they just have to get that final touch right, and they will be back into this game. It's a 9-point lead. While Trinity have been playing good, both defensively. Offensively, they've taken advantage of offensive rebounds, in which they got, I believe, 4 second chance points and 2 threes. So that's basically all their offense. Just came from 4 good possessions. But we'll see what comes here in this second quarter. So we are back to the start of the second quarter. I am now here joined by Ryan Garzis. He's usually in the camera. He wants to try it out now as a color commentator. Ryan, how are you doing?
I'm doing good tonight. I'm glad to be able to see this game from Santa Paula. And after this first quarter, I'm sure Santa Paula's hoping to get into more shots and close that lead that Trinity has over them.
Yeah, we see 10-1 for those that just tuned in. Trinity Classical Academy is winning. So, like Ryan said, let's try to see if Santa Paula are able to come back from this. We see good ball movement so far. There's 4 seconds left. They shoot the 3, and once again, Olivia Leathers, 9 points already for her, as 3 of them and all of her points have came from threes. Now here's Sarah Rico to Yaneli. Tries to give it a Faith a little bit too high. And it's another turnover. Trinity get the ball. Now here's Lily being one of the best players on their team so far. And a travel by Olivia Leathers. Santa Paula's ball once again. And we see every time they inbound, they're always pressuring, have full court press. But once they pass the ball, they do die down. The press does die out. Now there's Ariana with a good pass to Faith. And that one doesn't go in. It's just been bad luck so far for Santa Paula having very good plays. We saw an amazing pass by Ariana to Faith. But they're just not able to make those shots. And it's hurting them a lot. Especially considering how they've already scored 3 threes Trinity have. Now there's Yanelli, has Faith. Pump fakes, shoots it. Missed that one again. But Sarah Rico gets it, and she makes it. Santa Paula get their first field goal that goes in. 3-13. And now there is... Almost went out. Good pressure and no foul right there. It seemed like it might have been a foul on Faith Stockton. Santa Paula have it still with Ariana, Sarah Rico. Yanelli shoots it. Once again missed though. Lola has it. No, she's not able to. It will be a jump ball. This time it will go to Trinity. Now there is Gianna. Now she gives it all the way to number 1 Olivia Leathers. To Lily. Now she drives in. Gets fouled. That might have been on Faith Stockton. And it will be free throws. So this is the first time we actually see Faith Baptist in the free throw line. We'll see what they're able to do here. Trinity correction. Remembering another game. As we see the first shot missed. Santa Paula, Trinity are still leading by 10 points. Here comes the second one. She makes this one. So the score is 14-3. Now there's Sarah. Yanelli didn't see it coming, and another turnover. Here's Lily once again. Has Olivia. She actually didn't take the shot, considering how many she scored. Good pass and a very good play right there. And it's scored by Caitlin. Wow, a freshman. And another turnover, that time on the inbound. So once again, Trinity's ball. And the substitution, as we do see Alexis Carrillo coming in for Sarah Rico. First time she comes out of the game. Now they give it to the center, almost stripped. There's Lily once again. Once again, another good pass to the center, but a good steal right there from Yaneli Garcia. Santa Paula get it once again. Now there's Ariana to Yaneli. Finds Lola wide open, and she makes it. Those plays they're finally starting to score on those. 5-16. Now there is Olivia. And is there a foul? There isn't, but it will be out on Santa Paula. Trinity's ball once again. And now gives it all the way to the center. And it was a travel by number 45, Daisy Sachoff. When we see once again the full court press. They have Yaneli wide open there. She gives it to Faith. Now back to Lola. She wasn't able to secure it. Stolen. Here comes Trinity on the fast break. They missed the shot. Lily once again misses it though. But once again, Santa Paula can't allow that offensive rebounds. And they all have been by Lily. She's having a very good game in terms of that. Now there's Faith. She shoots the 3. That one's out. Yaneli isn't able to score also. Once again, Trinity get it. A jump ball. This time it will go to Santa Paula. There was a substitution as Julia Majano's coming in for Lola Mendez. And Mariah is coming in for believe Faith Stockton. So there is Yaneli. Has Alexis. She shoots a three. Misses. Yaneli gets it. Once again, not able to make it. And another jump ball. This time it will go to Trinity. So Santa Paula have tried plenty of threes. They just haven't been able to go in. Now there's us travel right there by Maria Cherry. And it will be Santa Paula's ball once again. Seems like she tried to do a pump fake. She wasn't able to do it. And is that a reach-in foul? Believe that is. Santa Paula's ball once again. That foul was on number 13, Lily Cato. Now there's Alexis. She's going to give it to Ariana. I believe it's the only player that hasn't gone out yet on a sub. Now there's Yaneli. She tries to give it to Alexis, and once again, that's the second time when we do see a bad pass that wasn't able to reach the player she wanted. And once again, Trinity get with 4 minutes and 11 seconds left in this second quarter.
Yes, Trinity up by 11.
Trinity are up by 11. And now they shoot it, miss the shot. And it's recovered by Santa Paula. There comes a fast break. And Alexis Correa wasn't able to score that. It will be out on Santa Paula. So even on the fast breaks, when Santa Paula are trying to get him, the hustle by Trinity to come back is very good so far. And there's almost a steal by Mariah, but it's still Trinity's ball. Now there's once again Gianna. Gives it to Lily. She shoots a three and makes it. Very good play right there. She does a little bit of a Kyrie Irving type of play there. The crossover before she scores it. 5-19 now. Now there's Ariana. Once again, gets into where she wants, but misses the shot. And it will be a jump ball. And I believe this one will go to Santa Paula. So I do believe that's the fourth three-pointer we've seen from Trinity. 12 out of their 19 points have came from that. Now there's Yaneli. Try to give it to Alex. It was tipped by Maria. Santa Paula ball once again. This time she'll inbound from another side. There's Alexis to Ariana. Good screen by Yaneli. They give it back to her. She shoots. Misses it once again. Julie trying to put it up. She gets it and she gets fouled. There was plenty of hands in there. And it will be fouled. Now Julie Majano shooting free throws for the second time this game. She's 0 for 2. We'll see what she's able to do. So here comes the first one, and she makes it. Santa Paula are leading by... No, Trinity are leading by, I believe, 13. Here's the second one. She misses this one. They get the offensive rebound, though. And they're fighting for it. This one will go a jump ball. And it will be Trinity's ball. Yeah, so they are leading by 13 points. 19-6. Trinity with the lead. Now there is Lily Cato. Now gives it to Olivia. Not really a gift, though. She got trapped by two players right there. Another jump ball. And it will be Santa Paula. So we're seeing a lot of that now. Where Santa Paula, once they get the rebound, they're just going for the jump ball now. Doesn't matter if they're going to get it or if the other team's going to get it. There's Mariah. To Alexis. To Ariana. Correction. There's Yaneli. Once again, she's had plenty of those shots. Haven't been able to make it. Alexis missed that one. And once again, another jump ball. This time going to Trinity. So now there is Olivia Leathers. Gives it to Lily. She's going to drive in. Tries a Euro step. Misses though. Yaneli with the rebound. Now there's Ariana Duarte. To Alexis. Back to Ariana. Now she tries to shoot a mid-range and shit goes in. Santa Paula now have 8 points. 7 more than what they had in the first quarter, so they've definitely been better in that. They shoot the 3, missed it. Mariah Heron with the rebound.
Getting some much needed points in there for the Cardinals.
No question. So there's Ariana Duarte. She tries to go all the way. She shoots again. Missed it this time. And she tried to go for her own rebound. Seemed like she got in the way of her teammate Yaneli, who was going to get it. And it will be out on Santa Paula. We do see a substitution as Sarah Rico came in. We'll see who came out. Now we see Santa Paula now with a little bit of their pressure of their own. Now there is Alexis Carrillo to Lily. No, it was Lily has it. Alexis Carrillo's on our team. Sorry. They miss it. Now there's Gianna. She gets double teamed. She's able to get it with no jump ball. It was a reach-in foul, though, by Alexis Carrillo. So once again, the score is 19-8. Trinity Classical Academy is winning this game by 11 points with 1 minute and 34 seconds left for this second quarter to end. Now there's a three-pointer by Maria Cherry. Misses the shot, though. There's still plenty of time for either team to either increase their lead or decrease that lead. See what happens here. Now there's Sarah Rico. Almost lost it. She still has it. But once again, struggled to make the pass. Will be out on Santa Paula. Trinity's ball again. So, Ryan, you were here last game. We know big difference to what we saw last game when we had an offensive explosion last game. And this game, they're just struggling to score points. And now there's Olivia to Gianna. Now it's shot by Maria. Misses it. Now offensive rebound again by Lily Cato. She's not the tallest, but she's been aggressive. And she's been getting there. Once again, Santa Paula. And once again, they'll go to the free throw line. So it'll actually be 1-1 as it's a bonus now. They miss it. And now Santa Paula with Trinity are actually able to get it. There is Gianna. And Lily didn't see it coming. Here's Alexis. She lost it. I believe it was a reach-in foul on Trinity. So now there's Alexis. And seems like it hit her knee. It will be a kickball violation by Lily. So there's still 50 seconds in the second quarter. See what happens here. Alexis gives it to Sarah. Sarah to Julie. Is she going to take that shot? Doesn't. Amara shoots it, and she makes it. One of the few bank shots that have actually gone in. We see plenty attempted. None have gone in. Now it's 10-19. A steal by Julie Madrano. Here's a chance. Ariana Duarte. And it was a travel. So they were trying to get him on the fast break. But once again, very quick recovery. 5 Trinity. Now there's Lily. Almost stolen by Ariana. But it hit her last. Trinity's ball with 25 seconds left. And I say almost every game in which they have the chance to milk the clock and take the last shot. But every time I say that, they don't wait. They just go for the shots before. And a steal right there. Here's Ariana. Easy shot. Makes it. There we go. 12-19 now. Now there's Lily. That that full court press is working for Santa Paula. That will be a foul. That was on Alexis Carrillo. Now once again, will be one more shot, one more free throw for Trinity.
Those last 4 points in this last minute will hopefully build the confidence of the Cardinals that will come back into the second half and allow them to get some more points in.
And we do see a miss by number 20. That was Gianna. Here comes Santa Paula. Maybe want to make it 7. Now there's Amaris. She misses it though, and it will be the end. Yes, it will be the end of this first half. Trinity are leading this game 19-12 in a very tough match. Santa Paula scored much more points than they did in the first half. In the first quarter, they've showed a lot more ability to score either in free throws or in mid-range shots. We saw some, and in turnovers, we saw the full court press was working. So we'll see what happens here in the second quarter, second half. So we would like to remind you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel though, so you guys won't miss any of the games, starting with tomorrow's game and Friday's game. So stay tuned for that, and we'll be back. And we are back for the start of the second half. Santa Paula are losing 19 to 12 to Trinity Classical Academy. Came all the way from Valencia, and they're playing very good in terms of defense, offense. We've seen a lot of threes. We've seen a lot of second chance points. Their main players, Lily Cato, who's been has numerous second chance points with a 3 pointer, and she has plenty of assists. Also, number one, Olivia Leathers, who's made three threes. She's also been huge. And for Santa Paula, we've seen a lot better in this second half, no question. We saw Ariana Duarte, who's able to score at the end. She's starting to be a good factor on her scoring. And usually we don't see her as that main scorer. We've seen her more as a playmaker and on defense. Ferocious defender. Anything you'd like to add, Ryan?
Yes, during the first quarter, Santa Paula was going for a lot of three-pointers, and that just wasn't working out for them. So I think finally towards the end of the second half, once they started going for more layups, they were able to get in some more points, and hopefully we'll continue to see that into the second half.
Yeah, so let's see what the second half brings us. Santa Paula will start off. And we see already a full court press. And that ball was out on Santa Paula, so it's already a turnover forced by Trinity. We'll see what both coaches. We have the coach for Trinity is James De Monbrun, and Santa Paula's Frank Jordan. Now there's Olivia. She gives it a Lily. Misses it. I believe it was tipped by Sarah Rico. He gets the offensive rebound. The ball's out on number 24, Miss Maria Cherry. So here they go once again. See how tight they play. Now there's Faith. We haven't really seen too much from her in terms of offense. Now Janelli try to give it a Lola Mendez, stolen by number 23, Katie Brown. Now there's Lily. She gives it to Katie. She drives all the way in. And it was last touched by her. It seemed like she was maybe asking for a foul. None was called. Santa Paula once again with the ball, with Trinity pressing. So here's Sarah Rico. Now there's Ariana. Ariana trying to give it to. She gives it to Julie. Makes the shot. So already we're seeing mid-range shots from Santa Paula. 14 to 19 now with only a 5-point lead. This is getting very interesting. And the ball is last touched by Trinity. So another turnover forced by Santa Paula. Now
Yeah.
there's Faith. She gives it to Ariana. Ariana to Sarah. Had Julie wide open, but it was stolen. Very good anticipation by Katie Brown. Now they get a fast break point of their own. That is number 20, Gianna Valestine. So those are Trinity's first points of this second half. There's Ariana. Gives it to Julie. And she tries to give it to Lola. But it will be a jump ball. This one will go to Trinity.
There have been lots of jump balls this game.
Yeah,
Notice
we've
that?
seen plenty. Usually they're forced by Santa Paula. This time it was actually forced by Trinity, though. As there we go with Lily. She Euro steps again, and what a play right there. Amazing by her. 14 to 23. Trinity with a 9-point lead. And now there's Faith. Julie. And she holds it. Gives it to Ariana. Fits it through to Lola. And what a play. Amazing pass by Ariana Duarte. I believe those are Lola Mendez's first points of the game. And another Euro step. She misses it though. And rebounded by Julie. So they obviously have to remember that she has that in her arsenal. We've seen it around 3 or 4 times already by Miss Lily. Now there's Faith. She makes the three finally. 19 to 23. Santa Paula getting closer.
That gap now lower than it's ever been. Santa Paula just 4 points behind. I'm
Yeah,
sure
we've
they're
seen.
hoping to get some more shots in.
As soon as we say that, Santa Paula did allow some points right there. Trinity, once again, it's now a 6 point lead. Now there is Ariana. She gives it a Faith. Now there's Julie. She has Ariana wide open. What a play. Once again, dissecting that defense. Ariana Duarte with 6 points. Santa Paula down by 4 again. Lily wide open. She missed it though. And they're once again jump balling. And this time it will go to Santa Paula. Substitution though, as number 24, Maria Cherry, is coming out for number 15, Caitlin Wall. So a freshman came out to give room for another freshman. There's Lola to Mariah, who she came in. I believe it might have been for Faith. There's Ariana. It was for Faith. She gets in. Misses it though. Rebounded by number 23, Katie Brown. But it was once again another jump ball. Now there's Gianna. Gives it to Lily. Now there's Olivia Leathers. Now they're giving all the way to the other side for Caitlin. She missed it. And no foul right there. And Santa Paula get it once again. There's Mariah to Ariana Duarte. So there's Ariana, gives it to Mariah. Now there's Ariana. Try to maybe shoot it from there. Wasn't able to. There's Sarah Rico. She kicks it out to Julie. And it goes to Ariana. Now she shoots and makes the shot. Very good mid-range shot. And we're seeing plenty of that today from her. And that's something we don't really see from any of the other games. 23-25. The ball's on the ground. And will it be another jump ball? It is another jump ball. Santa Paula are only down by 2 points, though. Playing much better. Now, this game could go to anybody now. That's not what we may have been expecting after that first quarter, which they only allowed one, and which they only scored 1 point. But they were able to come back, and as I said, there was potential in those shots. They just had to go in. And second quarter and third quarter, they're now starting to fall. We do see Santa Paula, and it'll be Trinity's ball. It will be Gianna Valestine who will inbound it. Now there's Gianna, gives it to Lily. To Olivia. She's wide open for a three, and she makes another one. That's 4 threes from her already. And once again, this is now a 5-point lead for Trinity. So she's been lights out so far. We do see another steal. It will be another jump ball. This time it will go to Santa Paula. But Olivia Leathers, a sophomore out of Trinity Classical Academy, having an amazing game with 12 points, as all of them have been by threes. Now that ball was tipped by Lily. Will be once again another inbound. There's Alexis. She came in, as Amherst did also. There's Julie. She gives it to Ariana. Now Ariana trying to find something, and it was another travel by her. Trinity's ball again. Now they give it to Olivia. And now a steal right there from Julie, but it was last touched by her. She wasn't able to secure it. So Trinity will get the ball here. Now there's Lily. Gives it to Gianna. Now to Caitlyn. Stolen by Mariah Herone. Very good defensive play by her. Now there is, once again, Julie Madrano. She's going to try to drive in. Now there's Mariah. She shoots it from way outside and she makes it. What a shot by Mariah. She forced the turnover and she makes the three. Incredible possession by her.
Now 26-28.
So yeah, just a 2-point lead. She's going to shoot another one. No, she just gives it to Amers. Now there's Julie. She shoots it and makes the shot. Does point count? Point does count. No, I don't believe it counted. No, it did not count. It would just be a foul. The foul was before the shot, according to the referees. Score is still 26-28.
Getting our hopes up there.
Yeah, it seemed like the game was finally going to be tied. Alexis Carrillo missed it. Now there's Julie. And she gives it to Ariana. She's going to drive in and makes the shot. What a game so far by Ariana Duarte. And they are tied now. Santa Paula, we see Mariah Herone with tough defense. She forces a turnover, takes the shot. So it seemed like she rushed it a little bit too much right there. She shot it, wasn't able to go in, and it will be, once again, Santa Paula's ball. But they have to be excited that Santa Paula are now tied. We saw how excited the bench was for Santa Paula. Once again, Mariah Herone. That one might have been a blocking foul, though. Yeah, that was a blocking foul, but what a start in this third quarter by Mariah Herone, though. See Ariana Duarte coming out of the game for Faith Stockton. One of the few times that we've actually seen Ariana Duarte come out of the game. But she's been amazing so far. And now a steal right there from Faith Stockton. Now there's Julie. She gives it to Alexis. Alexis to Hammers. Now there's Mariah. Gives it to, try to give it to Faith Stockton. And that will be, once again, Santa Paula's ball. So there's 1 minute 33 seconds left in this third quarter. Score is now tied 28-28. It's been a very good game so far. There's still plenty more to come. Now a steal right there, though, by number 23. Once again, Katie Brown. Now another foul by Mariah Herone. And it will be inbounded by Gianna. Seems like they will discuss something here with one of our team captains. Jackie is right there. She's not helping us today, but she is helping with the scoreboard. Now there is, once again, Lily. Now seems like there was a trip by Amers Rapago, and it will be a foul. Will be inbounded, though.
Now that Santa Paula's tied, I'm sure they're itching to get some shots in and get a lead over Trinity now.
Yeah, but it definitely starts with that defense, so they need to stop Trinity first right here. They want a chance to lead. We see another three by Olivia. That one goes out, barely though. And this one, it might be a jump ball. It is going to be a jump ball. This one will go to Santa Paula. So we're seeing an amazing game so far. So you won't miss any new future games from girls basketball or from any sport. Make sure to subscribe so you get all the notifications and watch every single one of our streams. We have 2 more this week as we do see a foul there. So make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications.
Ball skipped out of the hoop there.
Yeah, very good play right there. Once again, we saw a little bit of a Euro step once again from Lily Cato. And I think without a question, she's been the best player. She's been amazing in terms of her leadership. Her playmaking has been very good, as well as her scoring. That time she does miss the free throw, though. The score is still tied. So Trinity have been in a scoring drought for a good amount of time already. Say around 3 or 4 minutes. Now there's Trinity and they miss another one. But you can't rebound an air ball. And it will be Santa Paula's ball. 28-28 with 59 seconds left in this third quarter. Now there's Julie. She gives it a Faith. Now Faith to Alexis. Now there's Julie. Back to Alexis. She shoots it. Misses it. Faith gets it. That one does not go in. Well, another offensive rebound, but Alexis wasn't able to score that. And that is a foul. Either on Julie or on Faith Stockton. So Santa Paula already with 6 fouls. Wow, Trinity have only done one. So there's Lily. She goes through everybody, and what a pass to Katie, and she makes the shot. Amazing play. And those two have been connecting for numerous plays so far. Now there
Trinity.
is Faith Stockton for Alexis. Now Julie, they leave her wide open. She misses it though. Faith, she airballs and misses also. So 16 seconds left in this third quarter, and there was a foul. Leave by Alexis Carrillo. Might have been a reaching foul. So they will be in the bonus now. So it'll be one free throw.
Trinity breaking that tie after leaving us in suspense for a couple of minutes to see who will get that first shot in.
Yeah. So it won't be time yet. Santa Paula. So Trinity will actually get the ball as an inbound instead of on the bonus. Now there is seem like they're discussing something. But this has been an amazing game. We saw Santa Paula we saw Trinity dominating for the first quarter. But ever since, it's been a tight one with Santa Paula. Yes, if this was a boxing match, you could say they won the second round, was better in the second half, second quarter than Trinity was, and in this third quarter they've been better too. As here we go with the last shot. There's Trinity, and was there a blocking foul? No foul, and the time runs out, and once again Santa Paula are actually losing this one, 28-30. So Trinity has a lead to enter this fourth quarter. It's been a wild game so far, so stay tuned to watch the end of this. And we are back for the start of the fourth quarter. Trinity Classical Academy is winning this game 30-28. So as I was saying before, Santa Paula, They had a dominant game, which they didn't really have to do. I guess they scored. They didn't have to worry too much in the third and fourth quarter. Score was 70-12 to end that game. But so far, we're seeing a game where it's only 2 points in a game where they've only scored 28 in 3 quarters. Which, if I'm not mistaken, that probably they were in that by the second quarter last game. So they had to adapt at the first part where Santa Paula they struggled to score, but it seemed like they started to find holes now, and the shots started to go in, which also helped a lot. So stay tuned for the end of this game. Now we do see Lily gives it a Gianna, another three by Olivia. This one is out. So another offensive rebound by Lillian. She's been amazing in that role, being a point guard, but then she crashes the paint like a center. Incredible game by her. We do see Sarah Rico. She does a little bit of her own and no foul, but it will be out on Santa Paula, out on Trinity. So the score, they are leading by 4 points. Trinity are now. Now there's Faith Stockton wide open. That ball goes in. 31-32. It takes a lucky bounce. That's like a Kawhi Leonard type of play in the Eastern Conference Finals against the 76ers 2 years ago. The Santa Paula seemed like there was a foul there. And it will be once again. This time it may actually be free throws. It will be free throws. It'll be 1-1 as they are now in the bonus. They will be taken by Katie Brown. Or not. They'll just be an inbound by Gianna Valestine. Now there's Lily. I don't think she's came out of the game at all so far. Amazing. Now there's a three. They missed it. That was Cherry. And now Ariana Duarte gives it a Faith on the fast break, and they missed the shot. That was their chance to actually take the lead. Faith Stockton wasn't able to make it. And Santa Paula are still down by 1. And there will be a timeout after that. So Santa Paula, it seems like Trinity actually they caught a break right there. It seemed like Santa Paula were finally going to lead. But we've seen plenty of that where easy shots, they've not gone in. Chase, I mean, Ryan, anything you'd like to add?
Um, yeah, it's been amazing to see the Cardinals close that gap since the first quarter, and just the performance we saw in that third quarter was incredible. And we're hoping to see them get even better performance in this final quarter and finally overtake Trinity.
Yeah, so let's see what happens here. See what Coach Jordan and Coach De Montbrun have talked to their teams. Let's see what is there any changes in this last 7 minutes and 9 seconds of this fourth quarter. Now there is Lily, and she goes through everyone. Now gives it to Katie. That ball is last touched by Ariana. Trinity's ball still. So now here comes Lily. She inbounds. Gives it to Katie in the inside, and she does get fouled. That was by Sarah Rico. And Katie Brown will go to the free throw line. And we've seen plenty of that when her as Lily has given her plenty of good plays. They've linked up very well. She shoots this one, makes it. And now here comes the second shot. And she misses this one. It's rebounded by Lola Mendez. She gives it to Sarah Rico. And now there's Sarah. Hard screen by Yaneli. Sarah shoots a three. Misses it though. 2-point lead though. So only by Trinity. And that ball is stolen by Lola. Good recovery by Trinity, though. Now there's Yaneli. She's wide open. She makes a shot. The game is now tied once again, 33 to 33. We do see Lily. She gives to Gianna. Olivia to Katie. She drives in. Was there a foul? There was a foul on Yaneli Garcia. Once again, Katie will shoot free throws. So we've seen her take plenty of free throws so far, and she's made some, and she's also missed some. And she misses this one. This game is still tied. See what happens in the second one. And she makes it. So this game, Santa Trinity are now leading by one, 34 to 33. Santa Paula have the chance to to have the lead for the first time this game. There was a reach-in foul by Olivia, and it would just be an inbound. That's only their second foul of this whole second half. But there will be a timeout before that. So the score is 34 to 33. Santa Paula are losing this one to Trinity Classical Academy. But this game has been amazing so far. And for those just joining us, we've seen the first quarter. I believe the score was 10 to 1. And then the second quarter, Santa Paula started to score more. They were around, I believe they scored around 12 points. But they didn't stop. They didn't really stop Trinity from scoring. And the lead was still, I believe it was around 8 or 9. But in that third quarter, Santa Paula exploded at the beginning. They were able to tie this game. At the end of the third quarter, they were starting to struggle to score points, but they were there already. The hard job to catch up was already done. So now that's brought us to here, where the game is only a 1-point lead.
Now that Santa Paula's tied the game twice, they're really hoping this time to
Yes.
overtake.
Yeah, we just saw a bad pass by Sarah Rico. But Santa Paula played good defense, but once again Lily with another offensive rebound, and she makes a mistake of her own. That will be a jump ball, and it will go to Santa Paula. Now here's Sarah Rico. So now Sarah gives it to Ariana. No foul right there as we see. Faith Stockton fell. Now Janelle, she gives it to Faith. Now they give it to Sarah Rico. She's going to take the shot. Makes the shot. Santa Paula leading for the first time in this game. 35 to 34. Sarah Rico scoring one of her first points of the game, I believe. But now here's Trinity. They tried to shoot a three. They missed it. But now Santa Paula must feel very confident now. Now that they have the lead and don't have to really catch up, but they do have to keep on playing good defense. We see Katie Brown. She misses. And Lola with the save. Ariana Duarte have it. 5 minutes and 9 seconds left. And they try to give it to Faith Stockton. She wasn't able to control it. That ball is going back to Trinity.
Santa Paula just really has to have their defense on lock here for the last 5 minutes. Getting a couple more points.
Yeah, Santa Paula. We've seen good defense from them almost every game. There has been some games where they've allowed points, but they don't allow anything interior, as we've seen that here. But Lily gets the pump fake. She shoots. She got pushed from behind, and the referee did see that, and Lily will be going to the line. So I believe that foul was on Sarah Rico. So now here is Lily to tie the game. She makes it. 35 to 35 now. We do see a substitution as Julie Madrano is coming in for Lola Mendez. So Julie, both of them have their roles. Lola being more of that defensive player, and Julie has been more of an offensive player. Now there's the second one, and Lily scores both of them. Now they have the lead back 36 to 35. Now there's Ariana Duarte. She gives it to Julie. Julie to Faith. Now there's Ariana. She scored plenty. Has Faith wide open. She shoots a three. Misses it though. And now there's Lily. Gets stripped. That ball is out on Santa Paula. What a game though. Amazing, amazing game. This is probably the best game we've had almost in any sport, don't you think, Ryan?
I'd say so. It has been quite the comeback from Santa Paula. And now that we are just about just 1 point behind, there is still a very real chance for us to win this game.
As we do see a miss right there. Faith Stockton gets the rebound. Now here is Sarah Rico. And she loses it, but she's able to recover. There's Ariana. Ariana with the screen by Yaneli gives it to Faith. Now Faith to Julie. She holds it to Yaneli. Trying to find someone. She tries to fit it into to Julie. That ball will be Santa Paul's with 4 seconds left in the shot clock. They're going to have to think of something quick here. There's Sarah. She gives it a Faith. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. She shoots it. Makes the shot. What a shot by Faith Stockton. Santa Paula have the lead again. 37 to 36. And now there's Katie. She traveled before. Santa Paula's ball again. So we'll see what happens here. And it will be a timeout, though. Both teams trying to think it through now. Santa Paula, full props to them as they've ability to come back, and after how their offense struggled, their defense wasn't as good as it is now. But they got the rhythm of the game. Now they're playing, and we knew it was going to be a tough matchup. We saw that both teams had a positive record. Santa Paula were 4-3, while Trinity is 3-2. So we know that both teams are gonna be tough, and we've seen that they do have a winning mentality in both of them. Then the way they play, the aggressiveness, and the playmaking. We've seen how smart both teams are. We'll see. It all comes down to these last 3 minutes. We'll see what happens here. The ball will go to Santa Paula when this timeout is over. So here we go once again now. As we did say, Santa Paula gets it. Sarah Rico with the inbound, and that full court pressure that we've seen hasn't really worked. I guess it may have gotten 1 or 2 turnovers, but that's it. Santa Paula have been able to protect the ball and not allow get any turnovers from this. Now here's Ariana, gives it to Sarah to Yaneli, has Faith wide open. She shoots the three, makes the shot. Faith getting hot in these last 2 quarters. Santa Paula have their biggest lead with 4 now. It's now 40 to 36. After we did say that Faith Stockton, she didn't score as much as she had before in the first and second quarter. I don't think she even had a point. But here, she's had a good amount. And once again, Santa Paula are leading because of it.
Santa Paula just needs to keep really solid defense here for these last 3 minutes, and we will see a win.
We see Sarah Rico miss the three. Now there's Faith Stockton. She misses. Yaneli misses as well. Julie now, and she makes it. What a way to get all offensive rebounds. We saw that how good Trinity were able to do that, but now Santa Paula, now with the 6-point lead. Now here is Gianna. And Gianna's going to give it to Lily, to Olivia, to Katie. And a tip by Julie. But she's not able to get it. Santa Paul Trinity will get it. You do see some substitution will come in. That's Alexis Carrillo and Lola Mendez for Sarah Rico and Yaneli Garcia, who's had a very good game so far with her playmaking and her defense. And she has scored some crucial ones. So now here is Lily. Once again, she's played every single minute so far. Incredible by her. And now there is Gianna. Gives it to Olivia. She can make threes though. She misses. Katie wasn't able to get it. And is it Santa Paula's ball? I do believe it is Santa Paula's ball. So it will be Santa Paula's ball with 2 minutes and 28 seconds left. This lead is now Santa Paula's with 42 and 30. With now the score is 42 to 36. There's Alexis Carrillo to Faith, back to Alexis. Now Faith to Julie. And now there's Faith. She pump fakes. Ariana. Alexis to Ariana. Now you're just holding it. Now a very good pass to Julie. And once again, Faith Stockton misses a layup. But here is. They go on a fast break Trinity, but they aren't able to take advantage of it as they lose it. Olivia tried to pass it to someone. There was no one there, though. 1 minute and 51 seconds left. And it will be another timeout as the Trinity's coach knows that they have to plan something. Is now they're on a scoring drought. They haven't been able to score in a good amount of time, and they need them right now with the score being the way it is, with Santa Paula leading by 6 points. So we'll see what happens here. But full credit to both teams though. But Santa Paula, when you think of their key players, Faith Stockton, who came up in these last third and fourth quarters, she's been really good. Yaneli Garcia, Julie Medrano, Lola Mendez, all three of them right there in the interior with at center / power forward. They've been amazing. Ariana Duarte, she hasn't scored, but her playmaking, her defense. And I mean, she hasn't scored in this fourth quarter because she's been lights out for the other two, because we all know in the first quarter they only scored 1 point. Doesn't matter though because they've scored 41 points since. So here is Santa Paula. They give it to Faith Stockton. She's wide open and she makes it. Not sure what happened there. Trinity weren't just didn't see that coming, and it's now an 8-point lead. And now there is Trinity.
Santa Paula just needs to not get lazy with that comfortable lead
Yeah, there
and
is
keep
Olivia.
tight on
She
the
shoots it.
defense.
Missed it. That will be. It will still be Trinity's ball. That will be Katie Brown shooting free throws. But with 1 minute and 26 seconds left, obviously anything can happen. But just the way that Santa Paula have been playing, it's looking very tough for a comeback. But there we do see a point right there. Santa Paula are leading by 7 points. So here comes the second free throw, and she makes both of them. Those are crucial points if Trinity want to have a chance. 6-point lead now for Santa Paula. We do see Julie. She has it still. Gives it to Alexis, and what a pass to Faith. She pump fakes, shoots it, and she makes it. Once incredible right here from the fourth quarter by Faith Stockton. And it might have been a foul. It is a foul on Santa Paula. More free throws for Trinity. So Lily, see what she does. She's been able to make most of her free throws. See what happens here. So here comes the first free throws. And she makes it. We've seen plenty of lucky bounces today. That one, it looked like it was going to come out. But it does go in. So we do see Sarah Rico come out of the game for Ariana Duarte. She might just switch positions right there. Now there's Lily. Here comes the second one. And she makes it as well. I believe she scored. Santa Paula, Trinity have scored 6 straight free throws. Now there's 46-40. Here's Ariana Duarte giving it to Alexis. Julie. Now Julie trying to find someone. Now it gives it to Ariana. Ariana trying to do something. Gives it to Julie. She gets fouled. No, it's actually a travel. So Trinity still have time. They still have 47 seconds to score 6 points. I mean, we've seen their capability to score from 3. So Olivia slash Lily, and she loses it. That is painful for Trinity. Santa Paula get it once again, and they could drain it almost to around 15 seconds. But they'll instead call a timeout, think this through. But just an amazing game. Ryan, anything you'd like to add?
This has just been an incredible comeback, and I'm so glad to see Santa Paula with that 6 point lead. Now, with just 45 seconds left, let's hope they can maintain it and get this win after just an incredible game.
Yeah, we know Coach Jordan will be extremely proud. He isn't gonna show it right now during the game. He knows it's still not over. But after the game, we'll definitely see how proud he is though of how this game went. And to just make sure to subscribe to our channel. We just saw this amazing game here. Don't make sure you don't miss any other ones because most of them are extremely good, just like this one. So now here is Alexis Carrillo has Ariana wide open and she gets blocked. She was open for a second, but very good recovery from Katie. The ball's still on the ground. That ball will go to Trinity. So instead of milking the clock down, they just try to go for a quick point. And Santa Paula lose it. And we'll see another timeout. And we do see this in the pros in the NBA, the WNBA, where it's a close game. There's a lot of timeouts at the end. Last game that we had against Carpinteria, there wasn't many of these, but there wasn't any need for these. Now we know that Trinity's coach still believes they have a chance, and they need a play maybe to draw up either a 3 or maybe a quick 2, and think of something on how to stop this defense, stop this offense, and maybe force a turnover here on their side of the field, of their court. And here we go once again. I believe this probably will be the last timeout so it will be the last 40 seconds of this game. Santa Paula leading by 6 points. And now here's Lily. She has it. Now Olivia, but stolen by Julie Madrano. What a play by her, and she's getting triple teamed. And that ball is still going to Santa Paula though, as it was last touched by Olivia.
Now just 27 seconds left, and things are looking increasingly less likely for Trinity to get the lead.
And there's Faye Stockton, makes 2 people miss, and Santa Paula score. Very good vision by Alexis Carrillo, who's quietly having a very good game, and once again another turnover. So these last minute turnovers are hurting him. If they had chances, that probably wipes them away, as there's still 15 seconds left. So Santa Paula, once again, they could either milk it or score. They decide. And now there's Ariana to Alexis. No, they're going to try to score. And they do it right there. They miss. And another turnover. Incredible what's happening right now to Trinity. Seems like they might be rushing it. We've seen 3 straight possessions by them in which they've turned it over. Or it was actually touched by them. So Santa Paula, so Trinity get the chance. There's Lily. She gives it to Olivia, and Maria just airballs it. Katie puts it up, 48 to 42, and this game is over. Santa Paula win a thriller here, as it's 48 to 42, an incredible game. And to recap this, we saw Santa Paula were down 1 to 10 in this first quarter, where it was looking very unlikely for them to even score maybe 20 points by the way that this defense was played. But Santa Paula, full credit also to Coach Jordan, who fixed the team, maybe figured out the problem, and they were able to score loads by the end with their defense still being as good as it was. So Santa Paula win this. So make sure to stay tuned for tomorrow's game. Make sure to subscribe so you get the alert. And I'll stay tuned on Friday. Ryan, anything you'd like to add?
I think you summed it up perfectly. It was just an incredible comeback from Santa Paula. Things were looking pretty grim in that first quarter, but just from the performance in that second and third quarter, where they just made such an incredible comeback, closing that lead and finally getting ahead. Just an incredible game.
So we'd like to thank every one of you guys for watching. My name is Borio Gudina. I was alongside Ryan Garzis. Also Chase at the cameras.